Hello, this is Daniel. Welcome to GG Infotech Academy. In this video, we will learn on how to create a dynamic calendar in Microsoft Excel that updates automatically based on the month and the year that you have selected from the drop-down list. Without further ado, let's get started. All right, we're going to start now. So depending on your personal preference, you can select whatever you want. So in my case, I'm going to select B3 or B2, whatever I like. So I'm assuming this is where I'm going to list months of the year. Okay, so this is going to be my drop-down list. It is B2 as you see here. So I click on here. Once I click in here to create a drop-down list for my months, 12 months, what I have to do first is I have to go and click on data. Okay, once I click on data here under data tools, okay, under data tools, we have to click data validation. Once the data validation windows appear here, under setting, under allow, from the drop-down list, select list. And in here, we have to type all the 12 months, January, February, March, April, and the like. So just to make our time effective, what I'm going to do is I have already typed the 12 months here. I'm going to copy them, okay? So I don't have to waste your time typing all this. So I'm going to paste them here. So I have the 12 months. So once I have the 12 months list, what I have to do is just keep typing and separate by a comma, simple as that. So once you finish them typing all the 12 months, just click OK. You see the drop-down list is created. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Click on it. So all the 12 months are now listed. Okay. The next step is I'm going to go ahead and click on C2. So for your preference, I'm going to type months. So you know that the cell underneath month is going to be for the drop-down list for the months. And in C, I'm going to write a heading year. So this is a drop-down list for the years. So in a similar pattern, what we're going to do is we'll go to data, okay, to create a drop-down list for the years. Click on data. Under data tools, click on data validation. From the data validation, under setting tab, allow. Let's go ahead and click list. So in the source, we have to type all the years that you want to populate it here. So let me just start with 2025, separate by comma, 2026, separate by comma, 2027, separate by comma, 2027, separate by comma, 2028, separate by comma, 2029, separate by comma, 2030. That's enough for today. So 2025, 26, 27. Oh, it's duplicated here. Okay, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, let's click OK. Once you make sure you have entered all the years that you want to display here, you have to go ahead and click on OK. So once you click OK, you will see a drop-down list already being created. So if you click on that arrow list, you will see 2025, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, good. So the next step, what we're going to do is let's go ahead and click on D2. So in this D2, we want the dates, okay? We want the date to appear, okay? We're going to use some formulas to get the first day of the month. If you select January, what's going to be the first day of January? If you select February, the same way. What's going to be the first day of that month? And this is based on the year that we select. So let's click on January in January 2025. And we don't know what was the date for January 25. Okay, the first day, we're going to create some formula or function here. So in here, once I selected in D2, as you see here, I'm in D2 cell. So I'm going to go ahead and type the formula or the function in the formula bar. So this function is called date function, okay? Type equal, start with date, that is a function, okay? So we open the parentheses. So we're going to go ahead and click on the first year, that's 2025, which is C2, okay? Click on C2. We're going to make comma, space. We're going to type the function called match. This is the function that is useful for matching the year and the months. So based on this much, okay, if the January matches with the year, what's going to be the first day? So that's what we are pretty much saying, okay? So date function, C2, that's the year, okay? The year that we select here, 2025. Match, open parentheses, and we're going to go ahead and select the month, which is B2, okay, in cell B2, okay? Comma, space. We're going to create a curl bracket, okay, curl parentheses. So we're going to type all the months here, all the months in a quotation. So I'm going to type January. Okay, let me just turn off the capsule. January, close parentheses, comma, February, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, comma, October, comma, okay, October, comma, November, comma, and the last one is December. So as you see here, we have typed all the 12 months. We have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. So once we type all the months, the 12 months here, we have to make sure close the curl bracket or parentheses that we have opened here. So all the bracket that you open must be closed in Excel function. So we have opened here before January and we have to close it after December. After that, we have to put quotation comma and put 0. I'm going to make a little bit explanation later on once we finish the task, why we put 0 there, okay? So close the parentheses that we have opened first here before the match, and we're going to put again comma and put number 1. Again, I'm going to explain this, why we put number 1 there. So I have to close the parentheses. After this, I have to press enter. Okay, it shows there is some error on the formula. Let's click OK, and we have to go back. Okay, here it shows me, okay, June. Okay, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay, let's try again, enter. There we go. It works out now. Okay, January 1st, okay, 2025. This job is done now. Now we're gonna go ahead and do something in the next cell, which is in E2, okay? This formula is help us to auto populate or fill the date for the rest of the month. So this is the first month of the first date of 2025. So the formula that I'm going to type here is gonna help us to autofill, okay? Autofill the remaining dates for the rest of the month. So in here, what I'm going to do is I'll go to the formula bar, equal, I'm going to select the first day, which is D2, click on that, plus 1, okay? Sorry, plus 1. What does it mean? So if D2 is January 1st, and E2 should be what? January 2nd. So the date that comes after should always have an increment of 1. That's increased by 1. Second, third, fourth, it keeps on going like that. So I'm going to press enter. So as you see here now, E2 shows me the second day of the month January for the year 2025. So to get the remaining days, what we're going to do, simply we're going to drag this formula across to fill all the days for the month. Let's do it. Look, I'm going to scroll it. I think it should be somewhere here. Okay, let's put it here. I think A, F, G, A, H, somewhere here. Okay. So Okay. As you see here, we were able to display all the dates. So I need to like expand the width of the columns. So we can double click in each corners here. Or we can also change the width of the column just by doing right click. We go to column width. And if it is like 8, I'm gonna make it 10, enter. Yeah, you can also do that kind of thing, but the easiest and the quickest one is just like that, but we can do like that. Let's select. So it looks like now I have all the dates entered. Good. So it started from, I think, D2. Okay, it's going to be all the way to AI. That's very important. Okay. So this is the job partly done. Okay. When we select the month and the year, this is just started. Okay. So what is the next step? What is the corresponding date? Now we see January 1st, January 2nd, January 3rd. Is January 1st on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday? We don't know. So to know the corresponding date for this, okay, January 1st of 2025, we need to write some formula again. So here we're going to type formula equal. Then we type text so that we don't want to see numbers. The numbers, we already have it here. First 2025, 1, 2, 2025, 1, 3, 2025. But here we want the text format. Okay, that's the date. It could be Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. All right. So take us open parentheses. So we have to select D2. Okay, what is the text version of the D2? Comma. Under quotation, I'm going to type letter D 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's close the quotation. Let's close the parentheses. I'll explain why we write 3 Ds. Why not 1D or 2D or 3? D stands for date, okay? It's nothing. Let's press enter. As you see here, this will return the name of the weekday. So January 1st, 2025 was on Wednesday. Okay? Was on. So we're going to drag this across all the dates to the right, okay, to cover all the dates for the month. Let's do it. I'm dragging around. See here. I'll be going to the end of the month. There you go. You see? January 1st, Wednesday, January 2nd, Thursday, January 3rd, 2025. It's Friday. So the next trick is what? What would happen if I change the months? Will this gonna be impacted? Of course. Let's see. So when we change, okay, when we change the months in this B2, the dates as well as the weekday will automatically update. Let's see. Keep in mind, Wednesday was the first day of January 2025. If you go and convert to February, what will happen? Look, February 1st, it was on Saturday. Let's go ahead and change April. April 1st was on Tuesday. Let's go and try on May. May 1st on Thursday. So all corresponding dates are impacted by the month we selected at the same time. At the same time, if you select the year, it's going to show you the date. For example, if I select like May 2030, for May 2030, the first day was on Wednesday. It's going to be on Wednesday. If I put it back on 2029, the first day it's going to be on Tuesday. If I put this 20, the year 2027, the first day is going to be Saturday. So we are now end of May 24th. If you change this one, June of 2025, what will be the first day of the June? It's going to be on Sunday, 25. So let's make some explanation on you for you here, okay? So the first one on the date function, okay? As you see here, we have 0 at the end of this function, okay? 0 is nothing, but it simply specifies the exact match. Exact match. So June 1st, it is exact match. It's going to be what? Sunday. So this will what? It will tell Excel to find the exact value, okay, the exact value based on the value you have selected on B2. So the last expression we have is number one. The number one in this date function to ensure the result is the first day of the month. So if I select February, this should be the first day of the month, okay? The other thing I want to explain about this one, earlier I touched up on this point. Why only 4? Or why only 4 or 3? Why not 5? So this is just, if you put 4 days, meaning what? Show me the full date. If you put like 3D, if you put 3D, show me what? The shorthand form. Okay, let's put DDD and enter. What will happen? Look, Saturday is abbreviated. Okay, if I select, for example, March, the first day of March is Saturday. You see, it's abbreviated like that. So Sunday, SUN. So that's the meaning. If you put 3D, that means abbreviate the day or give me the shorthand. Okay, display the name of the shorthand for the day. But if you put 4Ds in Excel, meaning that displays the full name of the day of the week. So alternatively, you can adjust to 3 or whatever you want. So hope you have learned something. So let's put this one into 4Ds. So it looks like this. So we have 4 months, we have the year, all the dates, and the weekdays are listed as you see here. So this is the easiest way for us to create a calendar. Hope you have learned something very useful from this video. So in the next video, we will expand this data, okay, this by adding some sort of data. It could be student data or employee data or any kind of data, and we'll make some kind of tracking. That way you'll be able to learn more about this calendar functionality. This is all I have for today. Thank you for watching.